Family and friends, this is indeed a joyous occasion, and weddings are supposed to be like that. And it's also nice to see not only people your age and people my age, but also this age, because they are reminders that life is like that. And so don't worry about the babies or the children if they make a little noise. It's quite all right. I believe we all recognize the fact that no minister of the gospel or priest or magistrate of the law can really marry two persons. This is an agreement that has taken place within the hearts of Pam and Robert. And if it hadn't, we wouldn't be here to act. However, when such an agreement has taken place, it is only fitting and proper that there be a public acknowledgement. And it is for this purpose that we are gathered here today. And Robert and Pam have chosen each other as partners. I think they realize out of the conversations we've had that neither themselves nor the institution of marriage is perfect. They have begun to experience some of the joys and even some of the pains of closeness, and have attempted to be as open and as honest about their strengths and weaknesses as they can be. And they have come before us to express their desire and their willingness to share their life together. It's always useful to know what we're going to do. From the state's point of view, this is a contract that we're going to act out. And they'll sign papers, and some of you will sign papers to go with it. It's a three-party contract, a bride and a groom and the community, and the state is represented by you all. In the Hebrew Christian tradition, it is called a covenant, which is a four-party agreement. It's an agreement between a bride and a groom and the community and the Spirit, or whatever is the source of your moral and spiritual values. And the Hebrews thought you couldn't write that down, because if you tried to write it down, something else would happen, and you'd never get done. So they said, what you do is you act it out. And that's what we're going to do, is act out this lively covenant between a bride and a groom and the community and the Spirit who is present with us all. First, a passage from a man a long time ago who wrote about the nature of love. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. There are shelves of poetry about love and about marriage, but one that I like the best is the little short thing called The Miracle of Love by Robin St. John. The miracle of love is like the miracle of the flower, and we've seen lots of flowers just in the last few weeks. It thrives upon the sunshine of a smile. It entwines itself around the heart. Its roots are secure in the memories of yesterday, and its petals breathe the promise of joy-filled tomorrows. To be loved is to know happiness and contentment, To give love is to know the joy of sharing oneself. It is through this miracle of love that we discover the fullness of life. Now, Robert and Pam, I'm going to ask you, what do you intend to do about this now that we all know why we're here? Good. So will you make these commitments to support and respect each other in your beliefs and commitments? If this is your intention, please say to each other, I will.
I will.
To share with each other the many of the joys and sorrows and challenges of your life and your work with others.
I will.
I will.
To build a home together, sharing the work, responsibilities, and rewards with each other, so that you all might have a place to grow from and to find acceptance within.
I will.
I will.
To face the problems between the two of you with honesty and courage, and to do all within your power to make your relationship growing and healthy.
I will.
I will.
And what do you intend to do? Will you give your support and blessing? If you will, please say, I will.
I will.
You got a good vote. I suppose all of you remember your grammar and you know what you just did. I will is imperative. It's not consent, it's imperative that we all keep our word. I will. Let us all be in an attitude of prayer. We are here in nature's kind of music and in natural silence. We stand here both certain and uncertain about the times we are living in, afraid and not afraid. We sense the silence, we hear the words unspoken, and fullness not yet felt, and we remember the sun's warmth and the rhythm of the water in the stream, and we smell the mountain air, and we recall the feel of the breeze on our faces, and as we do, we experience beauty and love and trust, and we pray that all that we experience may be known in this marriage.